get into our Warriors news roundup of the day, and we start with Patrick McCaw being out through the beginning of at least the Western Conference semifinals. Patrick McCaw suffered a bone bruise on his spine that he suffered in a collision with Vince Carter against the Kings. If you remember that was really nasty. Remember, Vince Carter had to come over to the locker room and to the bench and apologize for what happened, saying he meant no intent with it. It was a pretty nasty fall, so a bone bruise is probably the best case scenario for what could have happened with Patrick McCaw. But the Warriors are dealing with a lot of injuries as we head towards playoff time. Look, they're down now Patrick McCaw and Steph Curry for at least the first round, so that's going to put a lot of pressure on the likes of Quinn Cook and Nick Young, as well as Kevin Durant as a primary ball handler, to make sure that the Warriors offense doesn't miss a beat. And let's be honest, after a couple of losses here and there, the Warriors might not even make it to 60 wins this year, which would be a huge surprise for this roster. A lot of injuries they haven't had to deal with over the past couple of years, but for now, Patrick McCaw will be out through the beginning of the Western Conference semifinals. Let's get into our next headline. How about Trayce Thompson moving in with Klay in Oakland? So Trayce Thompson was just cut by the Los Angeles Dodgers, then he was picked up by the Yankees and waived again. Now he's picked up by the Oakland Athletics to play in Oakland. So now all three Thompson sons are going to be living together. Klay owns a mansion in Oakland Hills. So now you got Trayce, you got Mychal, and you have Klay all living it up in Oakland Hills. Just a pretty fun story to lighten up things after the loss and what's going on with Patrick McCaw. I think it's a pretty cool story. Love to see Trayce Thompson hit some dingers with the Oakland A's. Hopefully he can make a big time impact. Go A's. We are all Bay Area sports fans here. Let's get into our last headline, and the Warriors are going to keep the Golden State name when they move to San Francisco. This is a huge update for Warriors fans who did not know what their team name was actually going to end up being when they moved to San Francisco. The original plan was to change the name to the San Francisco Warriors, but according to President Rick Welps, who confirmed on Wednesday, the Warriors winning 2 titles in a row just made it an easy call. I mean, how could you not? They're now a household name. Everyone knows who the Golden State Warriors are. If all of a sudden you made the name the San Francisco Warriors, you would confuse a lot of people and piss off a lot more. So a great decision by President Rick Welts to keep the Golden State Warriors name when they eventually make their move to Chase Center in San Francisco. But that's going to do it for your Warriors news roundup of the day. That's going to do it for Warriors Report today. Remember to like Golden State Warriors by Chat Sports so you can get an alert every single time we go live here on Warriors Report. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsThean for all your Warriors news and updates. But for now, we'll see ya.